What's up, team? Good morning. It is time for some biceps and triceps. Make sure you have some dumbbells with you. I'm gonna put this down below. So you're gonna need a pair of dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use soup cans, you can use water bottles, anything that's gonna get your arms feeling good. As you hop on here, let me know where you guys are from. But in case you guys don't know me, my name is Angela Gargano. I'm a 3-time American Ninja Warrior, and I'm here in Women's Health on Wednesday and Friday. I'm your morning girl, morning hype girl. So if you want to get your day started off strong, this is the place to go. And yes, weight, and I would just go medium to lightweight for sure. So don't go super heavy on the weight today for the dumbbells. A little bit about how my classes work. We're going to be doing a warm-up. We're going to do some activation exercises to get our body feeling nice and good. And then we're going to get into the bicep and tricep workout. And at the end, you're going to feel pretty swole. It's gonna be good. All right, so hold on, I'm just gonna plug in this this mic. I guess since it's, it's not too cold, I guess I'll take this down and we'll get started in just a second. My morning crew on here. Who else here is a morning person? Just me? Anyone else roll out for this? No motivation to work out at home. Why? You gotta find something you're excited about. That's what it is. When you find something you're excited about and excited to get stronger with, it's a game changer. But anyways, all right, let's turn these comments off so you guys can see. And we're gonna put some music up a little bit. We're gonna start with the upper body warm up. So I'm gonna stay on my knees, but you can totally do this standing. Let's circle that arm around. Again, keep that chest up nice and tall. Kind of be aware of how this is feeling for you today. And let's circle it backwards. Awesome. Other side, circle it on forward. And if you guys have been coming to my class, through this whole pandemic, backwards, you know that I love upper body day. Circle it around. And let's take that neck, we're gonna roll it all the way around. All the way to the right here. Take your time here, especially if you've been sitting all day, your neck might feel a little tight from that. And let's circle around the other way. Oof, this side though. And let's shake your head, yes. Shake that head, no. Awesome, arms out to the side. We're gonna do it, I like to call this the Egyptian. So we're gonna turn those palms up and twist side to side here. Kind of like you're twisting out a towel, but it's with your arms. It's a really great way to get this upper body feeling good before we hop into this workout. A few more seconds left here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Hands down on the floor here. We're going to get into some cat-cow. So let's arch the back here. Push down around the spine. Arch. Push through and around. Give me a few more here. Make sure you're breathing. Take your time. And we're going to do the same thing now, but take our fingertips towards our body. Arch, and then push. Arch, and then push. Awesome. Keep going. Woo, I'm feeling sore from Monday's workout. If anyone joined me on Monday's workout on my page, I'm so sore, especially on my sides from it. 2, and 1. Awesome. Bring those hands forward again. We're going to put our hand behind our head, our neck, twist, and back. Today I couldn't figure out what my head was. Rotate. Just really twist it open here. Really breathe. Awesome. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Open it up, place it down, twist it. Breathe. A few more seconds left here. Awesome. Let's push back into a child's pose. Hands nice and wide. Take this right arm over the left arm over the right. Let's just tap it out. And if you need to hold at one side for a second to get a little extra stretch, you totally can. few more seconds left here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Last thing we do is stretch out those wrists, clap those hands together. Let's make some spaghetti. Let's make some meatballs. You know I'm Italian. Cheese and sauce. 2 more times, clap it together. Spaghetti. Meatballs. Cheese. Spread that sauce. Awesome. All right, so now our upper body should feel pretty good. And it only took us like 4 minutes to do, okay? So don't ever skip. I'm going to say this every single time, every class. Or if I'm a broken record, I'm sorry. Do not skip the warm-up. You're going to get so much more out of your workout. So we're going to get into the activation piece of this now, though. So we're just going to go through 3 different movements. One movement is going to help activate the core. The other movement is going to kind of get those shoulders nice and prepped up, okay? So I want you to just follow my lead. It's 30 seconds of each move. I'm going to put the timer on now so I can see it. First movement is the tabletop hold, okay? We did this one the other day. It looks super simple, but it's not. So flex those feet here, okay? And what I want you to do is take your knees and kind of push them out in front of you a little bit, so a little bit past your hips. I want you to inhale, exhale, push the lower back to the ground. Hands on your knees on your hand. Head is on the floor, and we're going to push our lower back into the ground super, super hard for a full 30 seconds. Are you ready? 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Hold. Just hold here. And by pushing your lower back into the ground and having this pressure on your knees and your hands, your core should be shaking. Like mine's shaking right now. So it's a simple movement. We're just literally laying here. And it looks like we're not doing anything, but we're feeling it. Keep holding. A few more seconds left here. Breathe, 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 breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Come on out. Now we're doing the same type of thing, except we're going to do it on our hands and on facing down, okay? So we're going to go into a bear hold. So with a bear hold here, make sure your knees directly over that hip. Your shoulders are directly over that wrist. You're going to lift and hover those knees off the ground, okay? We're going to hold together, okay? Grab onto the floor with your fingertips. Kind of push those knees out and roll those elbows in. Everything should be engaged here. We're just going to hold here, hovering. Your back is nice and flat. So if you were going to put like some hot cocoa on my back right now, it wouldn't fall over. Yeah, that's because it's December. Hold it. Shaking. Really push through those hands, okay? That means grabbing onto the floor, not just pushing only through your palms, but also through your fingers. And we're going to come out in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Coming on out. We're going to go back onto our backs here, okay? Now instead of the tabletop hold, we're going to go into the dead bug. So it's the same type of thing here. Laying on our back. Okay, bring those knees a little bit forward. Hands on your knees on your hands. Push the lower back to the ground. And now we're going to extend the same leg and the same hand out. Come back in, and then alternate. Keep the lower back pushed to the ground. We're doing this here for 30 seconds. This is more about control, so don't try and go really fast. It's not about doing a ton of them. Push that lower back to the ground. If you've been having any kind of lower back pain, a lot of times it's because your core is weak. And simple movements like this are going to be the ones that get rid of it, not all that complicated shit. Keep going. Almost there. 3, 2, 1 more. And 1. Awesome. Let's roll around. We're going to go back into that bear hold. Again, those knees are hovering off the ground, but we're going to add a shoulder tap here. Okay? Follow my lead with it. We're going slow with it. It's not about going fast. So, hover those knees above the floor. Back is flat. Pushing into those palms. Lean to one side. Tap the opposite hand to the opposite shoulder. Try not to wiggle the butt. That's the hardest part here. So going slow and controlled. Tapping it out. Oh, this is such killer. Keep going. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Coming out. That's all we're doing for activation today. High five. So not even, because it didn't take us 10 minutes. It maybe took us 8 minutes to get warm up and get activated. You have 8 minutes if you're going to do your workout. You can totally do it. Okay, so let's get into the upper body moves. I'm going to show you the moves first, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to do them. Someone asked before the weight size. I would probably take a light to medium weight because the movements we're going to do, they don't look so crazy, but they will, you'll feel them. Sorry, just pulling up my notes here. All right, so We are lots of classes right now over there. All right, so movement number 1, you're going to take your weights, okay? And you're going to lift one hand over the head, and we're just going to hold here, okay? I know this doesn't look like much, but I want you to really push through that arm here and really keep that core and chest up nice and tall. So the first move is going to be that. We're just going to hold here, okay? Just hold and chill out. Movement number 2, you're going to take the weights, and we're going to go into bicep curls. So with this, I want a slight bend in your knee. Your elbows are tucked in by your side. Chest is up nice and tall, and your curl all the way up, all the way down. The biggest thing here with the bicep curl is making sure you're not leaning back like this, that's exaggerated, or I don't want your elbows flailed out to the sides or anything. Just squeezing those elbows in nice and tall. Just try a few here with me, just so you feel comfortable, okay? Then we're going to switch sides. You're going to lift up, overhead, breathe, okay? Then we're going to come back down. Then we're going to go up with one arm, and we're going to do some single arm tricep extensions. Now these are like, they don't look hard, but they're super hard. Keep your elbow in really close to your ear and extend up. So we'll do one side. Okay, we'll come back to the middle. We'll do some bicep twisties. Okay, we'll do the other side. And then we'll go back up to the beginning with the holds. So we're going to do this. I want to do this 3 times, but the biggest thing here is we're not ever going to drop the weights, ever. They're going to stay in your hands. And this looks very simple, but let me tell you, once we get started, you're going to be like, I want to drop my weights. Okay, so I wouldn't go crazy heavy. I actually think my 10s are too heavy, but what are we going to do? Those are the ones I have right now, so we're just going to go for it. So, music is going to go up. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're just going to follow me, so don't worry. So I know it's early. Some people are like, I have no idea, but I like to show the movements before we do them because I don't want you to be confused. Okay, here we go. 30-second hold. 3, 2, and 1. Just hold it up. Really push through. Again, this one too, you're like, oh, I don't feel like I'm doing anything, but you are. You're really pushing through that arm here. You're keeping that chest up nice and tall, keeping your posture. This is especially good if you're like reaching up to get something. This is that strength that you need for that. 5 seconds here. We're going to go into bicep curls in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Curling it out. I wouldn't go crazy fast with this because, again, we're doing this 3 times, so your arms are going to feel some sort of way after this. Chest up nice and tall. Make sure you're not rocking. Breathing. We got 10 more seconds left here. I should have done 8. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Switch sides. Hold. Really push through that arm. Hold here. Breathe. After this, we're going to go into those single arm tricep extensions. The biggest thing I want you to think about when we're doing those is keeping your elbow really close to that ear, okay? These are, I'll tell my story while we're doing them and why. Because for me, when I first saw them, I didn't think they were going to be that hard, and then I started doing them and I realized. 2, and 1. Awesome. Other side. And now we're going up with that single arm tricep extension. The weights have never dropped. Chest is up nice and tall. So the one day I was doing these, I was doing them at the gym. And this kid I was dating for a while, him and I broke up. He was seeing some other girl, like 18-year-old, whatever. And I was at the gym, and they both came in, and I was doing these. I picked up a pretty heavy weight because I was like, I got this. 2, and 1. It's going to curl to twisties here. So we're going to get arms by our side and twist it out for 30 seconds. So I get this heavyish weight. And then I didn't want to look like a coward to go get like a smaller one, and they were also by the weights. So I just kept pumping it out. I'm like, I'm going to do this with this really heavy weight. And let me tell you, I was so sore for like days. I will never forget that moment. I will never forget this exercise, which is why I do it all the time. Super funny. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Other arm up. Again, we're never dropping these weights, so maybe you're starting to feel a little burn in that forearm too. These are just like, I just can't. Thanks for showing up and doing these with me. 10 more seconds, and then we're going back up to the beginning. We're going back to those holds. Again, by now you might be feeling a little bit of a pump here. 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up. Woo, we're holding here, really pushing through. So yeah, that's my story with that exercise, and I'll never forget it. And I think I had like 15s in my hands, but I really needed to be at like 5s. So it was a rough day at the gym. Keep holding. 10 seconds. Breathing. And then we're going to go into bicep curls. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Curl it out. I'm feeling that pump right here. Forearm for sure. This is always one of those classes after the next day. I'm like, I'm so sore. Feel it in my arms. But that's the thing, right? You want to feel it in all these areas, right? So we're working on those biceps and your triceps. So that's where you should feel it tomorrow. We're really isolating those 2 muscle groups. 3, 2, and 1. Other arm up. Hold it. Really push through. Chest up tall. Keep your posture here, so don't lean back. Don't get lazy with this. Don't bend your arm. I know I can't see you, but I can see you. You know what I'm saying? Hold. 10 more seconds left here. And then we're going to go those single arm tricep extensions. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arm over. Single arm tricep extensions. Again, keep that elbow close to that ear. I don't want to see this. No flailing out here. Elbow close to that ear. Extend straight up. You don't have to do a lot of them. You just have to do them right. Keep going. 10 more seconds left here. Arm is on fire. 3, 2, and 1. Twisty. Twist it out. Is there another one that I didn't think we were going to hurt that bad, and then I started doing them, and I was like, woof. Just twisting out the weights. But you really want to keep these elbows here at 90 degrees the entire time. I know I'm definitely starting to feel not only a forearm burn, but my biceps are burning. 10 more seconds left here. We're doing the other side for the tricep extensions. And then we're doing this whole thing one more time. Keep twisting. Awesome. Other side. Tricep extensions. Keep that elbow in nice and close to that ear. If you need to readjust, you can, but I don't want you to drop the weights. No leaning back here. 10 more seconds left, and we got one more round of this entire circuit. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Holding it up. Whew. Maybe this time you're feeling pretty confident. Maybe we could walk a little bit, walk forward. Okay. Walk back. And really keeping your posture while you're doing it. So now it's turning into a single arm overhead farmer's carry. Another really simple movement that's really effective and really takes you back to everyday life, right? When you're carrying those groceries or going to grab something. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Bicep curls. Elbows in nice and tight. Maybe it's getting feeling a little heavier now, so make sure you're not leaning back. Inhale, exhale. Keep those elbows in nice and tight. Woo! The burn is real. Here we go. 10 more seconds. 2, and 1. Other side. Again, maybe we're walking it out. Strutting our stuff forward and back. This is taking me back to my fitness competition days. We got to really focus on posture and walking in heels. Oof. I don't know how I did that for so long. Walking in those high, clear shoes. 10 seconds. 5 more seconds left here. 2, and 1. Awesome. Single arm overhead. Tricep extension. Keep that elbow in nice and tight. Focus on that form here. Again, make sure you're breathing. Oh, I'm feeling the burn here. 10 more seconds left here. Come on. When exercises start to get really killer, especially if an instructor's, teaching me, I just shut my eyes and zone out. Bring it on down, go into those twisties. Make sure you're breathing. Don't drop them. I know at this point maybe your hands are sweating, maybe you want to drop these weights, but you're not going to do it. You're going to hold on to them. We're almost done. Just got the other side to do. We're going to take a quick break, shake out our arms, and then we're going to go through the finisher. Yeah, we're not done after this. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that arm up. Single arm overhead tricep extension. Again, really focus on that form. Maybe shut those eyes and zone out. Really focusing on that muscle. Almost here. 10 more seconds left. Oh, the burn. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, you can put the weights down. You can put them down. Let's check in on the crew and see how you guys are all feeling. Turn this on. Whew. Not done yet though. We're gonna do a finisher. Oh, I got some of my crew on here. There we go. All right, so now your arm should feel, maybe you're flexing and you're feeling a little swole. It's feeling pretty good. Okay, maybe your forearms, are you feeling in your forearms a little bit maybe? Okay, so we're gonna get into the finisher part of this, okay? So it's just gonna be 2 movements, okay? So the first movement, okay, let me show you them before we get started. It's going to be alternating bicep curls. So we're gonna do 20 of them, okay? So don't do them like, we didn't start yet, but let's just show you them alternating. So now it's the same thing you were doing before where you're alternating. You're gonna do 20 of these all together, okay? So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, keeping that form, keeping your chest up nice and tall. 20 all together. Once you've completed 20, you're gonna hop down to the floor, or you can always do this on the couch if you want a little extra. We're gonna do tricep dips, okay? So fingertips facing our body. We're gonna go up and down, those elbows are going back, okay? What we're gonna do, the 20, okay? And this is gonna be a 3-minute AMRAP situation. So what you're gonna do is the 20, and then you're gonna max out your dips for whatever time you have left. And I wanna know, your goal is to let me know how many of the dips you do. Obviously within that 3 minutes, you can take breaks if you need to, okay? But what we're doing is I'm gonna set the timer, 3 minutes, you're gonna do those 20 alternating bicep curls at your own time, hop to the floor, and whatever time you have remaining, you are dipping it out, okay? And I wanna know how many of those dips you got. Are you ready for that? Kinda? All right, let's put on the timer here, put on some music. Alternating bicep curls, you're doing 20 of them. In 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Awesome, 20 done. Hopping down to the floor. Yes, we've got like a lot of time left. We're gonna dip it out for the rest of the time. As many dips as you can do, so you might need to break them up as you go. Count them out in your head. Burning. Keep going. We've got 2 minutes left here. Take the breaks in between. I like to count mine into like 10s or 20s, and then I take breaks. Woo! Keep going. Halfway there. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. We're still dipping it out. I'm at 30. Wherever you're at with your number is totally fine. This is you versus you. Feeling the burn here. Keep going. By now your arms should be like trembling. This is how you want to feel at the end of your workout, especially an arm day. You want to feel those arms. Close those eyes, maybe just zone out. Focus on your body. Oh, maybe you're dipping and your arms are like, hell no. I want you to keep pushing. $30 more seconds left. Keep the count going. $15 more seconds left. 10 more seconds left. Come on, get those last few in. And time. Whew. So my count, I did 95. And my arms are on fire. Let me know your numbers on here. And we're going to stretch out these arms because we're going to need to. And you're probably going to feel this tomorrow. It's going to feel good. Strong feels good. I mean, strong feels, right now strong might feel like, oh. But strong feels really good. And it also looks good. So your arms are going to feel good and they're going to look awesome. 150. Woo, you animal over here. I love it. 90. I love it. All right, well, we're going to stretch out. A few things too. I'm doing a Q&A on my page, Angela_Gargano at 9 a.m. So if you have any questions for me on you want to know more about me or life or fitness, hop on that Q&A. And also, I'm really excited because my Strong Feels Good t-shirts and tanks are up. So if you want a t-shirt, head over to that page. We're only selling them for 14 days. Everyone's been requesting them, so there they are. They're up there. Grab your t-shirt. I know I already purchased like a ton of them, so I'm probably only going to be wearing that for like the rest of my life now. Arm over. You know how like you always have like that one tank or t-shirt that you wear all the time? That's going to be these ones now. Cross your arm over, palm up. And there's a bunch of different colors. So there's like, I got a black and white top. There's a gray one. Ones that are like really neutral, open and close, so you can wear them with anything. Don't skip this stretching. Don't skip it. Arm over. Palm up. Woo! Awesome. Let's stretch those biceps. So what you're going to do is you're going to cross your arm over again, and you're going to bend your arm and push it in and hold. Awesome. Other side. Cross the arm over. Hold. Shake it out. Other arm over. Hold. Bring it down. This is stretching those triceps, and other arm over. Hold. Whew. We're going to lay onto our backs now. I'm actually going to turn these comments off because they're getting wild. And we're going to end our class like we always do with our three deep breaths. Make sure you're taking some time for yourself every day. And someone had told me the other day, make sure you're taking time throughout the day to check in with yourself. Okay, we are so many times we're just working and doing all this stuff, but take a second sometimes to stop, check into yourself. How are you feeling? What do you need? Maybe you need to get up, maybe do some water. Check in yourself and see how you're feeling. Because I don't think we check in with ourselves enough. So let's lay on back. We're going to go 3 deep breaths. Inhale all the way in. Exhale it out. Inhale all the way in. Exhale it out. One more time, all the way in. All the way out. Stop for a second, check in. See how you're feeling right now. Be proud of yourself for showing up, whether you're doing this workout right here in the morning with me or you're doing it later now. And you showed up and you did this, so you got to be really proud of yourself. Roll over to the side and give yourselves a round of applause. Woo! All right, so again, if you're watching this live right now, I'm going over to my page at 9 and we're going to do a Q&A. Woohoo! So any questions you have, you ask them there. It's going to be saved later, so if you want to watch it. And t-shirts, if you want to, it says strong feels good, that's my saying. If you want a t-shirt, very simply, you can head on over to my page and grab a t-shirt. But yeah, hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys all later.